government has linked Aadhaar to school midday meals, among several other schemes. Is linking midday meal to Aadhaar violates right to food campaign? Why it is not advised to use biometrics for children? Why midday meals are important entitlement of Indian children? What are the schemes and benefits in which Aadhaar is now mandatory? GS Paper 2, Government Policies and Schemes. What is the context about? Recently, government made Aadhaar requirement mandatory for children to access schools, even under their fundamental right to education, midday meals, supplementary nutrition, ICDS, and scholarships. These directives raise a number of ethical as well as practical questions, besides violating children's right to education, nutrition and health. Making Aadhaar mandatory for children to avail of the midday meal in schools hits at the pit of one's stomach. Does linking midday meal to Aadhaar violates right to food campaign? The Right to Food campaign strongly opposes the central government's move to make Aadhaar compulsory for children, under the midday meal scheme in government schools. School meals are an important entitlement of Indian children, legally enforceable under Supreme Court orders, as well as under the National Food Security Act. Making Aadhaar compulsory for the midday meal would serve no purpose, and is bound to disrupt instead of helping this important program. The Right to Food campaign demands immediate withdrawal of the illegal notification seeking to make Aadhaar compulsory for midday meals. Why it is not advised to use of biometrics for children. First, fingerprints of children are not fully developed till they are 15 years of age. Even the UIDAI is not supposed to capture biometrics for children under 5. Secondly, there are serious issues related to capturing and storing children's biometric data, as the issue of right to privacy is still being debated in the Supreme Court. Thirdly, the government has stated that Aadhaar is purely voluntary, and the data is being collected and shared only after taking consent. In the case of children, who is giving consent? And what if a child, when she becomes an adult, does not want her biometrics to be shared? Why midday meals are important entitlement of Indian children? Midday meals in schools serve multiple important objectives. Research across the world has established that school meals reduce hunger, increase enrollment and attendance and improve learning outcomes. Even today, in many parts of the country, the midday meal is the first meal of the day for a number of children. Currently, the midday meal program covers more than 100 million children across 1.15 million schools. Midday meals also help to break the barriers of class and caste by imparting to children of diverse backgrounds a habit of sharing meals. It is arguably one of the best programs in the social sector.